Hello, hello, hello. This reading is for ElementalSanctuary. I am totally sorry for not getting back to you on my winner, or the only person that entered my contest for free reading. So I thought I could throw in a little extra for making up for me being a complete lazy bones, if you will. So I decided to add the fairy into it. Since you were the only one that kind of entered, and I forgot what was the winner stuff, but so I decided to add this in. So I kind of meditated for like 25 minutes and collect my thoughts and kind of connect with the fae to incorporate the cards in here. So, and sorry for like the bright lighting. It's like awkwardly stormy here, so you might hear a little bit of wind and wind chimes and whatnot. So let's start with reading. Maybe if we close some direct lighting, like a curtain, maybe that would decrease the glare that I'm getting. How about that? A little better, I guess. So in the top part here, you have the eight of cups, the four of swords, the 6 of cups, and the 7 of swords. And I thought that was unique that it was cups, swords, cups, swords, cups. This is the 9 of cups. I thought that was very unique. Also, that I thought was kind of cool. Let me just kind of zoom in for a little bit there. Also, that I thought was kind of weird was the fact that you have 8 and 9, and you have 6, 7, and swords, and then the 4th one right here. So that was kind of unique. So this actually makes sense, because your question was about your spirituality. This makes complete sense, because if I think spirituality, I would think cups and swords together. So let's start off from the beginning right here. You got the 8 of cups and the 4 of swords together, and that usually means that you're kind of been on this wandering path that you're not familiar with. You feel overdue for a break, overwhelmed. This also means, since the 4 of swords are kind of incorporated into that, it also means, to me, it also means that it's been a very passive and not an active thing, which makes complete sense with your spirituality. I'm assuming that you're not very active these days, which I wish you were more active on YouTube, and congratulations for being 1 year. So it's showing me that you don't have really a lot of action going on. It's a lot of pausing for a minute and staying on this one path of pause and not really moving forward to something. Now the 6 of cups and the 7 of swords kind of together like sisters, and this is kind of cool. This is talking about fateful memories of your past that has been kind of riding on you lately, and it hasn't been really a pleasant time with you. I don't know if it's something from the past that's holding on to you, if it's like past trauma, past emotions, past, let's say, like for instance, fighting depression. This thing has been riding you for a while, and it needs to stop. So maybe by me telling you this, you probably can cure it out of it, cure it out of your reading, cure the problem, or try to recognize the problem, admit it, and then work with it. If you need to remove it, and then move forward and go. Sorry if I'm a little sick. Down here is the 9 of cups, and this is kind of like, hey, it's the wish card. But this is also a little deeper than just the wish card. I think this is the one where you've been wanting to get back to your spirituality roots. You've been wanting to touch base with that, and I think this is what's going to offer to you. But, mind you, but my anger fingers. But, there's more. You have the Queen. Let me kind of move you a little bit. You have the Queen. I pulled one card out. And you have the Queen of Night. The Queen of Night is a very creative girl. This fairy has the ability to give you inner insight, to bring the inner insight out. Creativity, like poetry, stuff that comes through art. And it also, in the book, in this book that came with the deck suggests that I should pull another card after her, because she's kind of like on the fence fairy. She's not really 100% clear about her definition. So I pulled out another card, and you got the Queen of Laughter, which is so funny because it's a set. It's the first set in this deck, is the Queens. So the Queen of Laughter is someone who likes to express himself through happiness, through gleefulness. So I think by this, I think that you gotta look at things, take things less seriously, and start thinking things in a funny light, and kind of lift that. I think laughter will lift the burden up from your shoulders and kind of release some of that pressure, where you can actually turn and get a little active with your spirituality, not just the craft, just spirituality itself. I do sense meditation should be required with this. So I don't know if you ever work with the Fae. I'm slowly working with them. I'm building a really steady foundation relationship with the Fae. But I think that'd be kind of cool if you can call in to the Queen of Laughter and Queen of Nights Fae into your life, and call into them and see if they can actually inspire you to be a little creative and do it with a little laughter and get it out. Because I notice that stuff has been kind of weighing down on your shoulders from your past, and you've been on this long, dusty road of idleness and nastiness. So I hope this kind of helps you out, and I'm sorry for like the extra glare. As you can see, Oregon weather doesn't really give you light, and then it doesn't, and it does, and it doesn't. So sorry for being late, sweetie. I hope this kind of helps you out, because this kind of makes sense now to you for this time. So till then, thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing and commenting, guys. Blessed be.